Hi guys, welcome to today's video on my channel here on FP Hoops, guys. I hope you all have been good and had some good days. Guys, for today's video we are going to go through an article I found on Bleacher Report, and it's called One Word to Describe Every NBA Team's Best Player. And yeah, I read a little bit about it, but yeah, nothing crazy, so I thought I'd just make a video about it and read it with you guys together. So yeah guys, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It's very much appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into the article, and it's right here. So, written by Eric Pintus, so shout out to him. And let's start with the Atlanta Hawks. So we're going through alphabetical order. And Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks replacement. Alright, I guess. So what are they saying? Are they saying that he should be sent somewhere, like traded out, leave the team? I mean, he's averaging like 24 points, 11.5 assists per game, shooting very good. Not so well from the 3-point line, only 33%. But yeah, I mean, Jalen Johnson looks like their new franchise player, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Hawks are going to do in the offseason with Trae Young. Like after the Luka Doncic trade, I mean, we see that everything is possible, right? Like KG used to say, anything is possible, guys. Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics, consistent. Yes, the only problem I have here, I've been saying this for some weeks now, I think Jason Tatum is not the best player on this team. I'm a huge Jaylen Brown fan. I'm so sorry to say that, and I don't want to be disrespectful to Jason Tatum or any Boston Celtics fans. I just feel like Jaylen Brown is the real number one guy. They should give even more responsibility to him. Just give him the team, the keys, and let him do his thing. He's already the highest paid player on the roster anyway. He also got some individual trophies already. So yeah, I think, I'm sorry man, but that's just what I think. Cam Johnson, Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, it's either him or Nick Claxton, I guess. They say impressive. Yeah, it's kind of sad that they didn't really trade him out at the trade deadline. Like team like the Nuggets, I'm sure they would have loved him, or like even, I don't know man, like I guess the Cavs or somebody like that would, or even the Lakers. I'm sure the Lakers would have liked him as well, but they got DFS. So yeah, he's impressive. He's kind of going the Mikal Bridges road, right, where he just gets better and better in every stat. And yeah, you know, he's going to be traded at some point for 2 or 3 first round picks, so it's a win-win. Definitely is. LaMelo Ball, Charlotte Hornets, chaos. Yes, I mean, yeah, he's like, you know, LaMelo Ball. I mean, do you know, like, you say about some artists, you say they are like geniuses some days, and then other days they are like really bad and crappy and just kind of dealing with their own stuff and maybe addiction stuff, or like, I'm not saying LaMelo is having an addiction, but I'm just saying like some art, you say this about artists, they are really good at what they're doing sometimes, and then other days they are just, yeah, either they are very good or they are very bad, you know. And I think like that's what the Hornets struggling with as well. And of course LaMelo is part of that deal as well. I mean, if he would go to a winning franchise organization, I mean, he could become like an MVP candidate. I think he's better than Tyrese Maxey. He's one of the top at least 5 point guards in this league, you know, and he's still young, so yeah, man, go to the, I don't know, Lakers or whatever, and they're going to be great with him, you know. Nikola Vucevic, Chicago Bulls, productive, yes. European guy, big guy, so 19 points, 10 rebounds, 53% from the field, 39% from 3. Very good season. I mean, they should have traded him for sure. Lakers, again, Knicks, maybe some team like that, a contender that would have loved to take him on. But yeah, they decided not to trade him out. I mean, they did at least trade Zach LaVine, but the Bulls are doing the same mistake over and over again. They just get way too late rid of their best players, right? So it's on them, man. Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland Cavaliers, committed. Yes, he did resign. So it's a done deal. You know, Mitchell, Garland, Allen, Mobley, they're all going to be there for the long term. They brought in DeAndre Hunter. He's also on a long team deal. So yes, it's done, man. They are going to compete. You know, maybe this year already. I'm not sure. I mean, they're the first seed in the East, right? I mean, that does not mean that they're going to win automatically the championship, but yeah, big chance, man. And the roster is still young, so even Evan Mobley, like I'm still saying he could be one of the best two-way players in this game. Maybe 1 or 2 years, in 1 or 2 years, and then the Cavs are too scary, man. Anthony Davis, Dallas Mavericks. Is it AD or Kyrie? Yeah, I go with AD as well. If they're healthy, I go with AD. Delicate, yeah. I mean, you know, AD and Max Christie, like, shout out to you guys, man. Like, you went through a lot of stress and it was not easy. Yeah. So they had to be professionals, man. Everybody was talking about Luka, but even for and Nico Harrison, of course, but even Anthony Davis and Max Christie, they went into a delicate situation and they were not on an easy spot, man. Because it was always a thin line to criticize the deal, but not to hate on the players they got back. Like some journalists, they really worked that out great. They kept saying AD is a great player and everything. But you know, there's just a lot of hate going on with this deal, and yeah, I mean the injuries really, like I'm so mad, man. This that sucks so much because I would have loved to see a healthy Mavericks roster. So Nikola Jokic, Denver Nuggets, the best. I mean, yes, man, MVP, like most valuable player, like. I mean, what else do you want from a basketball player? He's averaging a triple double there. Like, what are they? The third or fourth seed in the Western Conference. He's the champion. He made them a championship. If you take him off, if you take him off the team, the Nuggets sucks, man. They probably wouldn't even make the play-in tournament. If you take Shea off the OKC Thunder, they're still definitely making the playoffs. So for me, Jokic is the MVP. And yeah, I mean they're losing some of their best players year after year, like they did with Bruce Brown, KCP, and you know, like he's just putting them there. So yeah, it's not underrated, but like it should be a clear case that he wins MVP. He's having a historical season, shooting very well from 3-point line. Like what else do you want? Maybe a little bit more defense, but that's it, man. Next guy up, Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham arrived. Yes, definitely. He broke out this year. He's even on a top 10 MVP race, so he's like number 10 or number 9 sometimes. But you know, like either way, all-star, and it's just everything we wanted out of this kid. Like, I had some doubts that he's going to become a top point guard in this league. I thought maybe you have to slide him to the 3, play some small forward with him. I'm sure he can do that. He brings the body with it, but yeah, he just had too many turnovers last year, you know. And this year definitely fixed that problem. Jaden Ivey also being hurt helps him to find his spot in the guard rotation even more. So it's going to be interesting what the Pistons are going to do with Jaden Ivey once he's healthy. But yeah, Cade Cunningham is signed up for a 5-year deal. He is done. He's our all-star. He's our leader. So very happy, man. Very happy. Stephen Curry. Scary, yeah. 36 years of age or whatever. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing I have to say about him. Jimmy Butler coming in. I think they're going to go into a deep playoff run. So much experience, and yeah, just great leadership there. They didn't give up too much to bring in Jimmy Butler, and Steph Curry can focus on his stuff. He doesn't have to carry too much now. And yeah, Jimmy's going to help him out a lot. Alpi Şengün, Houston Rockets versatile. I have been watching a lot of Rockets games this year and even last year, and yeah, he's just mini Jokic. There's nothing else to describe this. We all love the Flamengo shot. Rockets signed him up to a long-term deal, maxed him out. He's their clear number 1 guy. Jalen Green is their number 2 guy. They made that decision. They gave Alpi 1 year more than Jalen Green, so it's a done deal. And yeah, he also made the All-Star, so great for him. Pascal Siakam, tough. Yeah, he's tough, and you know what? It sucks to not see Tyrese Haliburton here. Like he's been way better the last games, and he found his way back after the All-Star break. I mean, Pascal Siakam, yeah, he's the number one guy. He made the All-Star game. He's just more consistent, you know. And Tyrese is struggling this year. He got a payday. Maybe that's a little bit tough for him. I don't know, but he's going to come back. But yeah, let's give some credit to Siakam. He didn't even want to leave Toronto Raptors, the Raptors organization. I really liked it there. He was going to become a Hall of Famer. Maybe he still is. I don't know. He has a championship to his name. But either way, it's just great to see him succeed in Indiana. So James Harden, wow, unselfish. So we don't see Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi is hurt. That's probably why. And Harden made also the All-Star game, which is nice. And yeah, the Clippers are one of the better surprising teams. 33 and 29 so far in the Western Conference. Probably going to go into the playoffs. And yeah, so it's nice, man. Harden, you know, like he played some good basketball in Philly. And last year with the Clippers, it didn't really work out. But yeah, this year much better. LeBron James, ageless, yes, yes, yes. Top 5 MVP candidate for me. Top 3 MVP candidate. I'm saying it. That's my opinion. Better than Luka at the moment. Better than Luka. That's all you have to say. Jaren Jackson Jr. two-way. I mean, we always knew that the defense is there. He won DPOY Player of the Year. I mean, Defensive Player of the Year, of course, a couple of years ago, 2 years ago. And last year, the Grizzlies were just not in a good position. He did made some games, but this year with Ja Morant back, Desmond Bain just had a great game. And yeah, Triple J. Yeah, he definitely figured out some offensive game. Also made the All-Star game for the first time in his career, so it looks really good for him. Tyler Hero, now Jimmy is gone. This is Tyler Hero's team. Maybe you could put in Bam Adebayo here, but Bam is having a tough year. Not going to lie, I love Bam, but he is having a tough year. Every year we hear that he needs to shoot more threes, and it just never really does it consistently. So yeah, he's struggling a little bit. Tyler Hero more consistent, and yeah, I agree. Giannis Antetokounmpo dominant. Yes, top 3 MVP candidate, or top 4 in my case. I mean, yeah, Kyle Kuzma is helping them out a little bit. He's helping, especially Giannis, out in the paint because he was always doing his work there alone. Chris Middleton is not much, was not much of a help in the paint. Lillard, of course, as well. Portis, yes, but also you found him a lot on the 3-point line. The same goes for Brook Lopez, and now they brought in Kyle Kuzma, who helps him out a little bit. So yeah. Anthony Edwards, explosive, yes, but I'm not going to lie. I think we all expected a little bit more out of Ant-Man because he made some comments and he thought that he's really ready. You know, he said like he's definitely better than MJ and all this stuff. And I mean, he said he should be the face of the league, and you know the Timberwolves traded out Karl Anthony Towns to make it clear that he is their guy. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. So, I mean, yeah, explosive for sure, but is it going to age well? We will see. Zion, yeah, unavailable, like every year the same. Tired talking about it. Jalen Brunson, reliable, yes, yes, yes. I mean, what else is there to say? This pay cut really worked out great for the New York Knicks organization. They should build this man a statue. They should, man. Like, they were able to bring in so many good players on good contracts, on huge contracts sometimes, and they are not done yet. They still have to give Mika Bridges a deal. You know, Mitchell Robinson, Achua, they're all going to want some money. Even McBride, you know what I mean? So they should build this man a statue. I'm not lying, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander MVP. Like I said, for me, I can't get there. I just can't. I'm sorry. I mean, he's a monster. He's a monster. Like maybe I'm too tough on him, but for me, it's Jokic is the definition of an MVP. Maybe I'm biased because I'm European, and I love to see the European really battling with the Americans. I mean, Jay, of course, is not an American; he's Canadian, but you know what I mean. Like, Maybe in the benefit of the doubt, I always go for the European guy, so maybe that's my problem. But Shea, I mean, he's even if his defense is solid, you know. I don't know. He's so scary. He had like 4 or 5 50-point games already this year. Prior to that, in his career, he had none. So you just see step for step for step for step, he's improving. That Paul George trade with the Thunders and Clippers looks absolutely terrible for the Clippers because they of course also traded out Shea, and yeah, we all know what's happening. So Franz Wagner, Orlando Magic improved. Yes, I could. I don't know, man. I don't know. They have been hurt so much. They're having a tough time at the moment, the Magics. I don't know if improved is the right word here. I think he's even struggling a little bit sometimes. He had a very short summer. He signed that max contract. He had a big documentary going on, and the focus on him was so high. So shout out to him. I'm just not 100% sure if I can get behind the word improved here. He's definitely fighting and tough, you know, he's very tough. And he's going to become like an MVP candidate at some point if everything goes the way I think it will. But this year, I have not seen such a big improvement from him, to be honest. I love him, he's one of my favorite players. So Tyrese Maxey, hope. He has some back injuries. I mean, Joel Embiid out for the season with his knee, whatever. Paul George underperforming. They made this. They got actually Quentin Grimes, if I'm not mistaken. So I like that a little bit for them. But what else? Jared McCain hurt. So the Philadelphia 76ers. I have not even watched 2 games. I watched like 2 games from them. That's it. I'm just not very interested. 26 points, 6 assists per game, whatever. KD frustrated with the Phoenix Suns. Is KD even the best player at this stage of his career? Is it not D-Book? But probably they could not come up with a better word for D-Book. So KD frustrated, yeah. He said that he wants to end his career on his own terms. So maybe he goes back to a Texas team. He played some Texas basketball, of course, for the Longhorns. So maybe the Rockets or the Mavs are interested in him. I mean, they could definitely get some packages done for him. But yeah, I don't think he stays with Phoenix. Danny FDI ascending. I mean, I would go with Scoot Henderson. He actually improved. Yeah, he did. So I'm actually excited about Scoot Henderson, you know. Domantas Sabonis numbers. Yes, after the De'Aaron Fox trade, Zach LaVine has looked very good, but Sabonis 19.5 points per game, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. Yeah, like kind of that mini Jokic player as well, like Şengün, you know. Victor Wembanyama recovering, yes, too sad to see him hurt. Scotty Barnes, you know, Victor Wembanyama, I actually just saw the other day on YouTube a video where he was doing some workout, and he's so flexible, like he's just one heck of a player, man. Crazy. Scotty Barnes, versatile, yeah. I still want to see point guard Scotty Barnes. Lauri Markkanen, miscast, too much money. He was just a few years ago an NBA All-Star starters, but yep, too much money. Now I don't even think you can trade him out. Jordan Poole, Washington Wizards, empty. I mean, he kinda has looked good in his career there, but yeah, it's not changing anything too much. So guys, that's all I have for you in today's video, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, show me some love, and yeah, write me a comment. Very much appreciated. I love you guys, and see you.